Hi, Aquarius rising. Let's do your reading. Okay, so for you all, that Sun and Mercury, this is an intercepted chart. It's too long to explain, so it doesn't look normal, but your major houses are in the correct place. So here's you, the Aquarius rising. This is where it's intercepted. So you have two Tauruses, but don't worry about it. It's not going to affect anything. Taurus is your 4th house, Leo is your 7th house, and Scorpio is your 10th, okay? So kind of ignore the interception. You can look it up or email me if you want to know more about that. Okay, so the Sun for you guys and Mercury is in your 3rd house of communication. So I would be very, very surprised if you guys were not having a conversation about probably money, but not necessarily, about things that you're wanting, because Aries is a very directed sign. It's what I want. Up here, excuse me, I was incorrect. You're my first one of the day, sorry. This stuff is in your 12th, not your 11th. So here we go. This is your 1st, 2nd, and then 3rd here. So this is a conversation about, I almost said hopes, wishes, and dreams. And I was like, wait a minute. This is deep subconscious things. So yours is going to be really interesting. I'm actually pretty excited about it. Okay, so Mars is action and drive. So the Sun is where we shine at that time, or what's being illuminated when it's a transit. And so there's some sort of forceful, spirited, or angry. It'll be one of those things. Passionate conversation, because there's Mercury in the natural 3rd house. That's naturally ruled by Gemini. So there's a conversation happening for sure. About what? I don't know. We'll find out. Because all this stuff's in your 12th house, let's just get on over there and find out. Saturn is restrictions. But Capricorn rules your 12th house of deep subconscious things that you may or may not be aware of. So how do you get restricted in something that you don't even know? It's an odd placement. This could be spiritual discipline. It could just be discipline in figuring out something that you weren't aware of. All the way to, this could get real esoteric and out there. This could be like, deep spiritual anger, being mad at God and that kind of thing. On a more mundane level, this can be anger rising up within you that you don't understand, So it's like freaking out over things that even like that has nothing to do with anything. Why am I behaving this way? There is a reason. It just doesn't match up because you're not fully conscious of it. While we're there, let's just go ahead and pull on Pluto. He's just sitting there hanging out, which is no small thing. Deep subconscious things, transformative things. So you're transforming on a spiritual level. And no doubt that Mars and Saturn is helping you do that for the month of April. So let's go ahead and go over here to Jupiter. Now this is your career house. This is Jupiter in Scorpio is transformative as well. It's intense. So, and it's also in retrograde, so as well as Mercury. So this is revisiting some sort of work, career type things. If I remember right, you guys were killing it in career. So maybe you're reviewing and going back and expanding, and hopefully this is no longer a conversation, as it has been in the past for you, about having to defend your choices or your money making with someone who you were partnered with in some way, or be it a business partner, a spouse, somebody you're close to, a parent even, somebody close to you, that's for sure, that the entire time I've been reading you guys is not happy for you in your success, but certainly wants to benefit from it, right? That's what I kept saying. Now, if I remember right, last month you were coming out of that. So here's hoping it's you getting angry and seeing the light and telling this person what to, how for. That's totally me hoping that's the case. I'm not getting, usually I get a big hit on this. The only thing I'm feeling is definitely you're angry or somebody else is angry or both. This doesn't feel spirited. This feels like anger. Yeah. Okay. Spiritual lesson in the second house. Now, the second house is what you value, what is worthy to you. Big spiritual lessons. Felt like, you know what this rules too? Is being a martyr. I feel like a lot of you were being martyrs. Like a good partner shares their money with their partner. But what you weren't wanting to see, or you saw it and you were choosing to ignore it, was tolerating disrespect, tolerating the person dictating what was going to happen with all the money that you were making. And it wasn't good energy, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't out of love. So I feel like you're going to have to transform those things, and hopefully you're in the middle of it. Right there, what's highlighted is Uranus, and there's a surprise element to this conversation. And it has consistently played out that way throughout the readings I've done for April. Of a, what? Like, not even disbelief, like almost shock. Sometimes good, sometimes not. Well, I mean, it's always good. It's always for you, but, you know, harsh delivery or easier delivery. How would you like your shocking surprise? With a cup of tea? Or a splash of water in the face, you know, kind of like that. Let's go ahead and look at here, South Node in you. And so there are some things fundamentally about you that you need to get away from and show some leadership over here in 7th house with the North Node. I've already pulled on that one. Not to outsource your power, your bravery, your light to a partner. And then lastly, I'll pull on the moon just for an overall emotional indicator for the month of April 2018. What is the Aquarius rising? What's your emotional state? Woohoo! Got the mother lode. Darn it. I had it. And there were just cards everywhere. That's all right. Emotional indicator for the Aquarius rising. There we go. Okay, let's get started. For the sun, what's being illuminated with this conversation is the Knight of Swords. Whoa. Most definitely spirited and urgent. Somebody is urgently telling you something, or you are urgently telling someone something. Mercury itself now in retrograde. Gold on gold. I can't see it. Oh, oh. I absolutely adore. I haven't pulled this card in this deck yet. It's the Empress. I love this. I love her. And I love that she's green. I love that she's powerful. I love that she's with a bull. I love everything about it. And she's sexy. Her creativity's in her. I love it. Empress is also abundance and money and how it is you're going to do abundance and money. I'm hoping this is you going, that's my money. I hope. Mars. This is aggressive. Ace of Pentacles. Good for you. Love this for you. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. That is a financial new beginning. You are financially abundant. You are pursuing the shit out of it. Love it. Oh, yay. All right, Saturn. What is the restrictor? Or the teacher? Well, you know what, Aquarius? This does not happen very often. So you better be real thankful for this. It's teaching you through it's like something obviously has little fire under your ass, okay? Financially. It's very creative, it's very abundant. I have consistently felt that you are the business person in this equation, making the money, being abundant, being creative, just on fire, okay? Now, what I kept seeing for you is very much not being like killing it in making the money and basically throwing it in the garbage with a partner who doesn't respect you, and felt very entitled to your money that you made for work. And it's not that you shouldn't share your money with a partner. I mean, obviously, but it didn't feel good. And so I think you have found yourself in a creative endeavor of some sort, or financial endeavor, business venture, something like that. And it's like you've struck a deal or something that is very successful. And it is making you really, really, really happy. However, it's like hard work paying off. This is Saturn. I think it makes you very unhappy when you feel taken advantage of. And so the restriction is you get to be happy when you're on the path. You do not get to be happy when you're not. Well, good. Most people have to learn it through terrible feelings. So I'm all for it. Now, Pluto. No, Saturn is squaring down there to that sun. So there's something that you want to pursue in April. You're very happy about it, but there's something wonky about it. Yeah. Let's turn over Pluto. What's getting transformed? Knight of Pentacles. Yes. The King of Wands. Well, at least he's upright this time. Maybe this is you. Well, I'm not sure. I need more information, but what we got here, we have a passionate energy of the King of Wands. Could be you, could be someone else. This is a boss. This is a person in control. This is not a person who gets pushed around. I'm hoping it's you. Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight, a very responsible knight, very responsible with money. It's also feeling like a financial offer that's making you feel like a boss and that you want to pursue. So it's like transforming you into your power. Love it. I feel they're both you. I do. And he's in positive flow over here in sextile with Jupiter in your 10th house of career. Wow. You guys are on fire. This is a great career month for you. That's exactly what happened. There's something that you're pursuing. You always feel like business people to me, whoever is out there listening. It's money making, so maybe it's just career and you love it, and it's a new project, a new venture. It could be right where you're working and you're developing a new thing. It's new and different, and you are excited as fuck about it. It's awesome, and it's limiting other options, which is fine. I feel like you've been working on this. It's very creative. It's something you've created. You're incredibly smart, innovative people. So I'm not worried about this. I mean, if it's limiting options, good. Because I feel like it's because you got to be focused, you know? You can't be scattered. It's like an important thing for you. I love this for you. So excited for you. Yay. Venus in your 4th house. Now, this is your deepest emotional core. It's your family of origin. People say it's not the family you make, and I do not find that to be true. It is reliably whatever. When I say your family, whatever comes to mind, okay? Your family, the family you made, your children, your parents, your aunts, your uncle, like, you know, it's all of that. It's what you, definitely family of origin here, but not always, you know, not even most of the time. It can also be the actual building of your home, like the edifice of it, the structure itself, where you feel at home, all of those things, okay? So it's in positive flow with Saturn over here, which is represented by the sun. This is an amazing reading so far. Please let this be. Well, there we go. I was wondering when it was going to show up. Oh. Woohoo. Someone in your home or in your family you are having a fight with. And it is absolutely regarding how happy you are about this thing, this new creative thing. And it's bumming you out, and or secrets are coming out about money, love, or both things. We will definitely get there. Let's go to North Node, because I believe that's where the source of the problem is, because it's in your 7th house of partnership, the other. Yeah, Chariot reversed. Okay. I feel like you are learning distinct lessons that you need to learn. It's juxtaposed as the opposite of what you think. It feels like you are seriously considering not pursuing it because your partner doesn't want you to. Why they don't, I don't know. Or they're holding you back somehow. Or, well, you're holding yourself back is what's going on. But I think it's through a partner, a spouse, or something like that. Or, no, that's what it is. All right, South Node, what do we need to get away from? I feel like you need to tackle this person who continuously is trying to sabotage you. They do not have your best interests at heart. You have your best interests at heart. You have your family's best interests at heart. And yet, you continuously, every time I read you, tolerate bullshit from the person who's supposed to love you. Whoever it is. If it's a business partner, they're supposed to be invested in you. They aren't. They hold you back. Love this card in this deck. Look at that. I love it. This is pursuing your dreams, pursuing what it is you need to pursue, with stars following you and shit. You're like a shooting star, and emotional fulfillment and pursuing those things. You got it reversed. Why? You do not have what you think you have. It's the Lovers. We always want to cling to our South Node, and I feel like that's what you're doing. You're trying to salvage something that's not salvageable. I see it every single time. The energy feels the same every time. I do not like this person for you. They're selfish. Neptune. This is the one where I thought you might be getting in. Well, I know you are. A lot of you are getting into martyr land of people who love each other and who are married. Give 1,000,000,000,000% to the partnership. All of it. Even my money, my success, everything. And I put everything into it. It's absurd. Okay? What you're begging for is kind of what you're getting. I'm not surprised. Which is a real shame because you're showing up as brilliant. And I mean brilliant. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. You're doing so brilliantly, creatively. Like, what can you not do professionally? My goodness. And yet, 100% of the time, we get craptastic partner land. Oh, yeah. Your spiritual lesson is to learn to stand up for yourself. Stand up for it. It's in your second house. You are worth more than somebody holding you back. If this is being held back, you're getting this much success in front of me here, and amazingness while being held back. Good God. I can't wait to see what you do when you have free reign, as you should, even in partnership. Worthy partners are right next to you on that chariot. Let's go. Celebrate you and your success. Not fight with you about it. No. What's the surprise element? This is also in the third house, the conversation. King of Cups. It's the offer itself. It's the offer itself. And it feels like somehow, well, you're just surprised by it for whatever reason. You weren't expecting it, or you went for whatever this thing is and you didn't think you'd get it, or for some of you, it is like in the nick of time because you were running out of money. And you've had this King of Cups here too. I feel like that's some sort of collaborator or a boss or a parent or something, or a client, something like that. They're nice. It's good. Emotional indicator for the month is Hermit reverse. Good. Well, at least you're coming out of hiding. I don't like the lack of outcome here. Oh my gosh, you guys. You're transforming. You're getting there. You're getting there, but you're not there. Why is the Lovers reversed in the North Node? Lovers reversed. Why do we have Lovers reversed here? They didn't show up in your reading except in relationship to you with the Lovers. That'll be the first time. So that's good. They're losing their power. But they still have it. I don't need to pull on any of this, but I do want to pull on Venus and why it is that there's fighting. And Moon reversed. No. Why are we fighting? Why do we have Moon reversed? Fighting and Moon reversed. Fighting and Moon reversed. Queen of Cups. I think you're doing the same thing of trying to understand. This is like over compassion. Let me keep pulling and then I'll explain it. I'm going to look at here. Why is the Chariot reversed for the North Node? I'm going to pull one more on Saturn, signified by the sun. There's the sun here for Saturn. And Capricorn in the, that's too many. 12th house. These cards are old. I'm going to pull one more on Pluto. I mean, it's very clear that a magnificent offer has come your way, or a new endeavor, a new thing, a new business, something. It feels like an offer, though, or maybe it's a big client or something. I'm going to pull one more on the sun for the Knight of Swords. I feel like that's you, but let's make double sure. What's the Knight of Swords doing here for? Because that creativity is definitely you with the Empress. Why is the Knight of Swords signified by the sun? Here we go. Okay. For the sun, with the Knight of Swords, I feel like a lot of you were in some financial trouble, which is incredible because you've been showing up as financially killing it. And I don't know if this partner is squandering your money or what is going on, because you were worried and now you're like, woo, you're no longer worried about something, and you're pursuing wholeheartedly some sort of creative endeavor. Now, somewhere in your home, regarding the money or regarding the project, somebody's got something to say about that, and it's crappy and shitty and making you feel bad. But you're going to show up as like a saint and be like, oh, they're just saying that because it's hard for them to see me be successful or something like that. It's frankly doormatty, okay? I just have no tolerance for this kind of stuff. I'm sorry. Obviously you do. I'm not, it's just, I don't get it. I don't. All right, for the Chariot and North Node, what you're to go towards, I don't know how to say it any better. It just keeps saying it. What are you supposed to go towards? Definitely not this relationship from hell. You got lover reversed twice. 2 times. Opposite each other. What are you supposed to be going towards? Wish fulfillment. This is you. This is your card. This is the card of Aquarius. It's genius. It's shooting stars. It's so fortunate. Not that. That. You know why you don't want to go for that? Because they're all disgusting and fat and not letting your chariot move. So there. You're so magnificent in here. Like, why? 7 of Wands again. What do you need to get away from? Defending this shitty relationship you're in. Stop it. Go towards the star. Go towards abundance. Go towards your success. Never once have I seen this person bring anything to the table. I don't know why. The only reasonable explanation for this kind of thing is that somehow, I don't know where you learned this, you have learned that tolerating a bunch of bullshit and being all feminine and, oh, I'll just be understanding and whatever is somehow elevated and somehow virtuous. It isn't. It's making you a doormat. So if it's puffing you up to be dealing with all this stuff, then you will remain in this, which I guess, I mean, if that's what you want to do. what was I pulling on? Oh yeah, Pluto, where you're transforming, where you got that Knight of Pentacles and King of Wands. There he is. King of Swords reversed and Five of Cups reversed. They're not, I feel like this is the partner, the person. It's like they're just have nothing but crappy things to say about this. That's it. I mean, it just keeps saying it. I mean, mean. Mean. I don't like it. For the Sun with Saturn. Are you going to be happy or sad? Not that Sun reversed is sad. Are you going to be happy? It's like a low buzz of, I don't know what exactly. Okay, I'm just going to ask it straight up. What is making you cling to this? It's like you honestly don't see your own magnificence. Like you really feel like you need this asshole. Why? Why does Aquarius rising tolerate and put up with this shit every fucking month? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm going to ask this one too. Help me understand, help them understand why Aquarius rising tolerates this bad behavior. Why? Oh, I think I saw this before. You got the Page of Cups. And I love that I use this deck. You know why? Because this is a perfect depiction of what you got going on. Typically, this is a person offer, an emotionally fulfilling offer. It's often romantic. So when I ask, what is it? What is it that keeps you in this thing? You're obviously incredibly smart. You're obviously an incredible business person. You're obviously amazing in that regard. I don't think you see your own amazingness. I think and I consistently see somebody taking your abundance and not supporting you. Why? Well, first of all, that's perfect depiction of what you got going on. Please, can I have can I have a drink too? And he's like, no, it's all for me. That's what you have. Somehow you think that's your match. You think that's your person. You think that's what you're having one of those things where you got it going on in every way, but you're insecure for some reason. You don't see your own goodness, and somehow you believe that if you get this person on board with you, that your life will be complete. Why? Because you got a fucking family with them. You procreated with this person, I think, is what happened. If you didn't, you invested in things with them, and you're afraid of losing what you got. You should be. They're taken in anyway. So, I got these cards. They're astrology cards. So I want to know, what is the way out for you? I see you standing your ground, so that's good. What is the energy that Aquarius rising can best embody in order to learn this lesson and move on and be in their magnificence, as is so clearly the case? I mean, what is the energy that they can use to best? Oh, you got two. Be in your light. Just be in your light. Be in your light. You need to pursue, be passionate. That's it. You need to shine. Anything that's dimming your shine has got to go. I don't know how many more ways it's got to tell you that. It's just money.